And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. The backup Murray, his first throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jones. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
Well, throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Sensational he was last week, over 200 yards. And the simple quote that we saw this week was, keep him in front of us. They're going to have to do that.
And when they say that, it means tackling him after the catch. Because once he makes the catch, you may catch it in front. But if you don't tackle him, he's behind you at that point, and that's how he racks up the big yardage.
They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Brady. That's complete to Tony. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. To throw is Brady. Right back to Tony. He's got another one. Touchdown, Giants. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Giants are able to add on to their first half lead. Gano the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
26, Mike. Big East. Hey. Switch.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Hey, 4-1 Mike.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And he's got this to Jefferson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. The fourth touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So not only is that his third touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. The Jets on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now Murray. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Going to give this time to the tailback. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
26, Mike. 26, Mike. Here we go. Hey, ace, ace. Alert 3. Let's go.
And now Murray's going to set up the throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
26, Mike. 26, Mike. Hey, ace, ace. Bandit. Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Green, green, green. 26, Mike. 26, Mike. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Murray now on first down. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
26, Mike. 26, Mike. Hey, get away. Let's 26, Mike. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. 26, Mike. 26, Mike. I'm on. 26, Mike. 26, Mike. 26, Mike. 26, Mike. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Murray going to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Murray to air it out again. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This 1st half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
That's the way. 26, Mike. 26, Mike. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. 26.
1st down, Murray. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw, it's Brady. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 39. And Gano's kick is right through. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. The 1st half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it. This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Brady now to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Here's Brady to throw. Got a man. That's Lazard. Touchdown. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy?
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Whoa. 26 Mike. Let's go, D. 26 Mike.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flush to his right. That is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Murray with a 3rd and long. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
26 Mike.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Green.
They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
26 Mike. Watch the pass. Hey. He's checking crab. Watch twist. Shim. Hey. 26 Mike.
Murray now on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
We got motion. Back up. Kill.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 74 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Darnay Holmes, the one to bring him down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Omaha. Empty. 26 Mike.
From the 39, Murray. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Here's Murray from midfield. He is going to find Hill here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. From the gun, Murray. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Murray. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Darnay Holmes in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 16.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down. 26, Mike, 26, Mike.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Buzz. Hey. Easy, quick. Check.
Here's Murray. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Watch twins.
Check nine.
Big Ace open. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on. Shift.
Now Murray's got to have this one. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
And with the scoreboard against them here in the 4th quarter, this was definitely 4-down territory. Really nice job there finding a way to get open, and a really nice throw. That sets them up with 1st and goal.
Swim. Check. Lucky. Omaha. Hey, watch hands.
Murray flips this forward on a jet sweep. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Elijah Moore, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded right at the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off near the 44. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Taken at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get
a battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his second interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This offense, thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions, and then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
Now a second down and 6. Murray now to throw. He'll buy some time right. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Check 13. Check 13. 49.
Swim.
Check 49.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off near the 44.
Brandon, these cornerbacks had their hands full all afternoon long, but they finally get a measure of revenge as he gets himself in a nice spot. He's able to get two hands on the football and pick it off.
Buzz. Come up the ball. Check 26, check 26. He's coming. We got double up. You go tight.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Coach. Check the backer. Come on. Check 3.
Check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
Too little. Big Ace. 47's the mic. One more.
To throw is Murray. Murray fighting, lost the football, and the Giants have it. It's picked up, and they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And they give this time to the tailback. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Line 20.
Alert. 50. Mike's 50. Gotta do better. Come on, QB. Come on. Hey, Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Now Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Weber. Matt LaFleur, some confidence in his offense. His guys going here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Able to find Lazard. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Watch twist.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 10. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. 2nd down and 3.
Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Come back. 7's the mic. 7's the mic. Hey. That's trash. 47's the mic, boys. 47. Check. 47. Watch the out. 47's the mic.
To throw, it's Murray. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Big Ace open. Big Ace open.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. He's going to look deep for more. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Meanwhile, Brady's throw there complete to Hamler. Powering his way forward. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Brady going to look to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Now a play fake. Brady. He finds his man complete. It's Weber. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Hey. We got 3. Three down. Mike's 50.
On play action, it's Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.